Well-known Setswana contemporary musician Kori Moraba, who died of COVID-19 complications. He was 73 years old. Moraba had been hospitalized for the past 2 weeks. Santako in the Greater Tshwane says that COVID-19 has robbed the industry, particularly commuters, of a legendary
from the
musician.
home of the late great South African musician, Mr. Kori Moraba. And I'm joined by his two daughters right now, which is Paulina and Jolina Moraba, who are actually going to elaborate a bit further on the type of father he was and the great loss the family must be feeling currently. Tell us about growing up as the daughter of the great South African music icon, that is Kori Moraba.
Well, my dad was a good person, so, you know, when it comes to being his daughter, since he was a celebrity, he was a guy who would tell us that, you know what, I am a face, you know, I'm a face, so being a celebrity comes with both good and bad, and you might be mocked and some loved, but most of all, we were loved more than mocked.
Also, people appreciated you as the daughters of Mr. Moraba.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Jolene, if you can just elaborate a bit further on.
To my dad's fans, I'd like to say thank you very much for the support. Messages have been rolling in ever since the passing of my father, and all those heartfelt messages really contributed to making us warm and feel loved. So thank you very much. And his music lives on. He was a legend. He still is.
And what fond memories will you keep very close to your heart?
So yeah, guys, this is just me missing my dad. So anything on YouTube. Most of them do on YouTube. Like, you know, everything is on Google these days. So yeah, man, that's just me missing my dada.
Royalties are no longer coming forth, and opportunities to sell his own and to perform have ceased since the lockdown.
If the government,
which are not so much out there anymore, I think it will help them, seeing that that's the only thing they knew, and they know it now. Like, that's the only thing they know how to do, sing, you know. So having companies and, you know, certain facilities fund.
Victoria.
That is also on Spotify, guys. So the channel Melody Pinats High on Spotify. Hoba hulela utuba moti mufukeng wamakatsa asebenzi ohlola le mosadi ona sebetsa utuba moti mari taba tsa hao di hloka letswai vision e hantle ntle ya pina e ke ya mang ke pina lenyalo e ke pina ntate wa ka ena, guys. It's my dad's song. Le guys e re ntse ba thapelo ke pina ntate wa ka.
Dream
us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure, know when I don't know it, so I listen for my inner voice. Carry the wind, drown out the rain, but will it make sense without the pain? Will color me blue, then tickle me pink. Who knew that at the brink of the end, life could begin? Treasure buried deeper with each loss, so filled with grief and catastrophic thoughts, insecurity distorts.
Well, fella, man, today. It was just one of those days long. It's okay. I'm not very simple. I mean, it's been how long now since my dad has passed on? Hi, Salazamaya, Papa. I just felt this void now. Fine, my mom passed on like 12 years and everything, right? But now, having to now finally lose my other parent, like my last parent, it just, it just concluded. Our we are not sure to Chuan. Saji Kuluchuan. Well, first thing. One would say, Amen. Why are you worried about being Chuan? You've got your kids, you've got your husband, and you've got your siblings. It's not the same. It's not the same as not having a parent, because when my mom passed on, I'd say like I was very young, like before I even got my first period, right? I got my first period when I was 16. And luckily my sister was there. My older sister, Ostumi, she was there when I got my first period. She's the one who obviously taught me what to do. And obviously, and wrote like personal feminine hygiene for Nike and everything. But then apart from that, having to lose my mom at an early age, I'd say like I was 12, guys. I remember a lot of things, but they're very vague. I remember her character. Mama ka handled a lot of things. Banana baba my age, like their parents or their mothers taught them. But no, my mom never got to like teach me how to cook. Like I said, my mom didn't teach me how to, take care of my feminine health, that's like during periods. Because like I said, I told you, what else, man? Like a whole lot of things. I just remember my mom taking us to town to go buy, like to the mall to go buy clothes. I remember when she was sick. I remember obviously, her being away for work. I remember a whole lot of things that I'm not even going to mention here. I remember a whole lot of things, but it wasn't something like I could use in the future. Why I understand? Or yeah, it wasn't things I could use in the future. My mom was a like she was a young mother. I don't know if you get it. She was a young mother. So she was still living her life also. She's my mom. I loved her very much. And I still do love her a lot. The only thing that I struggle with like why because I feel like for me, maybe it's not, but for me, I feel like it's them visiting me. That's just how I take it. And with my dad, like I lost my mom at an early age. Name. With my dad, you know how men are. A man can never be a mother, right? They can never have those motherly instincts. And women can also never have those fatherly instincts or manly. I don't know how to put it, but you do get me, right? They can never be women. And even when I see like these posts, men, or let me say women, they go like, oh, happy Mother's Day to me, and also happy Father's Day to me. I'm just like, sweetie, first of all, God created a man and a woman for a purpose, their own role in this world. And those roles can never be filled by the other gender. I don't know if you get it. I'm not talking about like finances and whatnot. I'm just talking in like emotions and just having that kind of figure in your life, right? I just feel like they are talking out of, anger and just, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sorry if Elora I am wrong. I'm hurting some of the people belong who are like they are both mothers and fathers to their kids, but I just feel like a mother has her own role and a father also has her own role, which is why that I didn't say I understand. Just because the other party is not involved in their kid's life doesn't mean like you can fill that void. Handle. I don't know if you get it, but if you do, thank you very much, and you are bright. But yeah, man, I just feel like after having my dad as the only parent that was alive, it was sort of like very it was quite lonely. It was lonely even though my father was still alive, who I understand, because my father is my father and my mother is my mother. Who I understand it. My mother can never be my father, even though lahana karata. Lahabening like unanyeza dinto alimong at times, but let me put it out there. My dad is my dad. My mom's is my mom's. So Omolomon plays that pivotal role in my life, and I love them both. And I miss them so much. I know I'm rumbling, but I miss them so much. Guys. There are times when when my heart would be so heavy, You're about to scream and cry, and you just want to like crawl under your mother's arms or your father's arms and just cry your tears and just, where you just feel like you just want to be childlike without being judged, I'm talking about when the world just turns against you and the only person that you know, Hore, will love you and understand your pain is your mom or your dad. I get those a lot. And I do sometimes talk to my husband about it. It's not even about like, but why don't you just, get hugs and kisses from your husband? He's not my father. He's not my mother. You know, he's my husband. And where he is supposed to husband, he does that with all his might. Well, I understand. So, ke tlo mo rwesa morwalo e leng hore he can never feel, he can never carry. Well, I understand. You know what? I've said a mouthful, but all in all, Kori, I miss my dad and I love him very much. I believe in ancestors. I believe they are our angels. I believe that he does things in a way he knows as a human being you will be able to take care of yourself. But there's that thing, how what am I supposed to do? Like they've been in my life for this long and now habayo. And you don't forget. How I guess these are my diaries, such one. Diaries of being a Chuana. Can I guess to taking Chuana? Khutsana. Yeah. Khutsana. People will be asking, where's Sepedi? My dad's side of the family, my Kalatil Mapedi. My mom's side of the family, so yeah. Proud Afrikaans. I was so took a monana, kamokabulela, Kori. That's my life, guys. That's me. That's Valevanoy. Paulina. As well. But anyway, guys, let me finish. Let me stop venting. So it was like a lab therapy. And then yeah, man, I think on the next vlog. So that's it for today, and I'd just like to say thank you very much, guys, for watching up until this far. Have a lovely Sunday.
Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up.